Hello James, in this video we'll be learning how to do the back loop only, and I already did my first row, which is 20 half double crochets. I chained a total of 22 chains and I worked half double crochet through the chains. Remember that the first two chains are the turning chains, which does not count as a stitch. Then I worked through the other chains and now I have my half double crochets as the first row. Now to continue, for the second row where we'll be doing the back loop only, I'll chain 2, which does not serve as a stitch. Then I'll turn my work. There are 2 loops at the top and we already learned how to work through the first loop, which is the front post only. Now we'll be working through this second one, which is the back loop. We'll be working through this back loop only. Now you yarn over, then you start your hook in this back loop only. You yarn over, you pull out, yarn over, and you pull through. We've done the first back loop only. Yarn over, insert your hook in the back loop only. Yarn over, pull out through that back loop, yarn over, and pull through. So you continue that way. Remember, you are working in the back loop only, which means you are not going to be going under the 2, but just under this back loop alone. This is the front loop while this is the back loop. So you can see the 2 loops on my hook. You'll be working only in the back loop. Yarn over, pull out, yarn over, and pull through. You continue that way and I will meet you at the last stitch here. I've gotten to the last stitch here, so I'm just going to repeat the same thing. Yarn over, insert my hook in the back loop only, yarn over, pull out through that loop, yarn over, and pull through all the 3 loops. So I'm done with the second row. Now to continue, I'll chain 2, turn my work. That chain 2 does not serve as a stitch. I'll yarn over, insert my hook in the back loop only, yarn over, pull out, yarn over, pull through. I'll continue that way, inserting my hook in the back loop only. I'll continue this until I'm done with this row, and I'm going to do more rows and I'll show you what I have at the end. I'm done with the back loop only half double crochet, and this is what I have. This is my swatch. I did a total of 10 rows. In my opinion, I think it is much easy to count the rows of the back loop only than the front loop only. To count, this is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 and 10. Another way you can count is to count in multiples of 2. That is 2 4 6 8 10. You count this bump or ridge that looks like it's swelling from the stitch. 2 4 6 8 10. To end, I'm just going to chain 1 and cut and pull out. So this is what we have. And I also think people use the back loop only more than the front loop only. Just to compare how the 2 looks, this is the front loop only and this is the back loop only. You can see the difference. This one looks like the stitches are swelling up a bit, and this one has like lines at the surface, and this is what the normal half double crochet stitch looks like. You can see the difference between the 3. This is the back loop only, the front loop only, and this is the normal half double crochet stitch. One thing to also note when working with either back loop or front loop is that you can use any stitch. I just decided to use the half double crochet stitch. You can decide to use single crochet, you can decide to use double crochet, but I decided to use half double crochet just to show you in this video. I'll see you in the next video.